Do you remember that song? Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. What is the difference between these two pictures? If there's one at all. That's what we are going to find out today, my Battle Language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language guy. And welcome back to another episode where we are going to make sense of why this kind of celebrities, in this case, more recently, Amber Heard, keep playing this kind of strategies to stay relevant in the minds of people, because I don't know why can't they just have a regular vacation like any other person in this planet. But somehow German TV was nearby lock where Amber was playing with her daughter while she was vacationing in Spain. Yeah, there's rumors that she has been, I don't know, she has moved to Spain, but I don't know. I don't think that's that simple, or she already made that move. But in this video, it seriously looks like hey, they are approaching. You can say, I always ask you to figure out, to ask the questions yourself, who is behind the camera. In this case, it was allegedly this German TV, and they were just stumbling by. We have our camera up, turned on, and oh, who do we have here? What a coincidence! We are in the middle of, I think it's Mallorca, and that's Amber Heard with her daughter. What are the odds? I don't know. It's like the odds that an asteroid hit planet Earth. I don't know, to win the Powerball? But there it is. There is Amber playing with her daughter, and somehow she was not even aware that a camera was on. Like, you can see that she is just looking at her little daughter right there, unaware, totally spontaneous, not a stage. It's not like if you have a paparazzi on speed dial for this. You can see in the battle language that she's really trying to make it seem like this is spontaneous, not staged. Yeah, you know how it is. She's an actress, by the way, like Meghan Markle. Can't they, I don't know, act the proper way, or remember their acting lessons, or whatever acting jobs they had? But I don't know. It's like she's there, and she all of a sudden begins raising her. Oh, right. It's all of a sudden, oh, who is here? Who's there? Some man with a camera. I don't know, but if it was me, I would just begin screaming like regarding privacy concerns and everything. You know that in Europe they are very strict, really strict with privacy and data and filming and everything. It's not like in the United States that is a bit the rules are a bit more lax, but in Europe is you can I don't know, the fees or the punishment for recording someone without their consent is not pretty. It's not pretty at all. So you can say that we're talking about German television, and this is happening in Spain, that this was not staged. If you have to know the law, of course, but most people are not aware of what the law is about, much less in Europe if you're watching from the States. But it's like this. It's like, oh, spontaneous. Who are this man here with this camera? And she is trying. She's desperately trying to stay relevant. Oh, talking to them or whatever. She looks like, you have a bruised cheek. You have a bruised cheek, girl. Are you back in the old shenanigans? And you know that narcissists have this thing. You might be asking, what's the need of Amber to be filmed on her vacation with her daughter? What's that? And there's some photographs too of paparazzis that just caught her out in the open. And well, I can understand photos, but even so, that's a bit of a stretch, and that's why I showed you that comparison between Meghan and Amber at the start of this video, because it's so coincidence that they use the same strategy to, well, stay relevant, because a narcissist can't imagine can afford to lose, to not be in the minds of people. And it's not like even their audience. They have to be in the minds and the mouth of everyone. They crave that. That's their juice. That's what's called their supply. They need that constant feedback of people talking about them. And that's the reason why they use this kind of strategies or tactics or, I think this can't even be called a strategy or a tactic. But they use this kind of events just as a refreshment, just to see that there are headlines, people tweeting about them. They crave that. They cannot stand the feeling of people not talking about them. And that is exactly what Amber is doing here. And I find just a little bit despicable that she can't even wait for doing it on her own or by herself. No, it has to be with her daughter, like the picture that we saw of Meghan that was with Archie, allegedly. And in this case, is of course, that people want to, in this case, Amber wants to project an image of being a mother, so cute, absolutely not a violent psycho or someone that can yell or throw bottles of vodka or nothing at all. No, just a regular person. Always ask the question, who is behind the camera? Why are they there at that moment? What other circumstances? What is the body language of the person? You know that, well, she tried to fake that spontaneity. Oh, all right. Look at this man coming with the camera. But they do this because they are desperate. Amber Heard at this point, she's enjoying a vacation. Guess that's what she needed after the trial that she lost against Johnny Depp for defamation. And I understood that she didn't have money even to pay her attorneys. She even fired Elaine Bredehoff. We always remember Elaine was such a show. I remember her fondly. And in fact, it was real fun to mock her even with memes. But all of a sudden, she's enjoying a vacation. She has the means to enjoy a vacation, and she's with her daughter, and gets media exposure. And that media exposure is, even if she has time, to smile to the camera, that Amber Heard smile that is a bit creepy. It's also the setting, being the setting not a city, not a metropolis, but a quiet town. It looks like a small town. She wants to give that impression. This is all PR. When you work in public relationships and you want to public relations and you want to create this image or want to fix this image, so many things, you control so many things to project the exact message you want to convey. So why do you think Amber is dressed in blue? A very soft, a very calm color, nothing violent, nothing absolutely aggressive, not at all. She even has this, I don't know, is that braids or something? I don't know how to call that, but she looks like a cute girl from the countryside, smiling at these people, filming her absolutely spontaneously, in spite of the strict laws that forbid this in Europe. But we have to just smile and assume that this is the real deal, and we have to buy into it. But this is important to identify these traits in narcissists. They will do it all the time, no matter what, just to attract attention, because they crave that attention at all costs, and they will never stand being off those headlines, those WhatsApp group chat. People in a much smaller scale will try to wreak havoc in WhatsApp groups just to make people talk about them. Maybe you try to provoke people into answering, maybe nagging in the group or something, trying to attract attention. And this is the kind of patterns I always try to show you that are patterns of behaviors that repeat over and over again among various celebrities. And we're talking about Hollywood. And when I talk about Meghan Markle too, I'm talking about Hollywood too, because it's the same modus operandi. It's the same process. It's the same tactics, because it's the same PR agencies that work for them. In the case of Meghan, she already kicked Sunshine Sachs to the curb. Allegedly, that's what transpired publicly, but we don't know if it's that the Sunshine Sachs say, hey, you have this huge bill with us that has not been paid. We will no longer work together unless you pay for this bill. And these initiatives, these stunts, these PR stunts are usually have their sound price, are for a price. Even if these people are broke, they will do whatever it takes to borrow the money. Okay, I'm not gonna say steal the money, but borrow the money for a long period of payback, or whatever other means they will have, just to make this happen. Just one more time. They crave, they need this, and you will see these patterns over and over again. I sincerely hope that you learn to spot these patterns in these narcissists and learn to identify them in your daily life. My body language buddies, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and we will continue to spot these patterns in these subjects to bring you the best insights in human behavior. Remember the two most important words: much love and bliss. Love you all.